I've watched some of the fights. I've watched you knock people cold, but I've also seen some of the challenging fights for you. And
Yeah.
I always wondered, in the ultimate man versus man, woman versus woman, regardless, what's that feel like?
It's the highest of the highs and lows of the lows, and those lows can be pretty low because we spend 10 to 8 weeks training for one specific fight, and when it doesn't go your way, it's just like you threw away a whole entire season. And when you lose a fight, it's a big deal, and it hurts a lot because as a fighter, even though it may not be true, even though you may not, people may not be thinking this about your performance, but you only feel as good as your last fight. And if you went in there and you laid an egg, then you feel like trash until you get a chance to redeem yourself. So that's why you see a lot of fighters, they lose a fight and then they'll jump right back in and try to get that win back, just because walking around with that stain of a loss, it does something to your pride. And it's hard, but that's another thing that you have to overcome in yourself, to realize that, you are not the fight. You got to be able to learn how to divorce yourself from that, and still be able to allow you to perform as an athlete, but then allow you to be a person outside of that.
One of the things I like the most about this show since we started doing it, I've had a chance to talk to professional athletes and performers and what have you. People lose track of that person side of it. And your career has evolved through the growth of social media as well,
Yeah.
also. Uh, you're one of the best fighters on earth, and yet somebody sitting at home on social media will tell you you suck.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the dynamic of it, and that's the thing that I've had to learn to really put in perspective. The fact that these people, when they say these things to me, they're not really attacking, you know, Rashad Evans, who my family know and love. They're attacking, Sugar Rashad Evans, or the person who they think I am that they seen on TV. And you have to be able to wear different hats. You have to be okay with that, because you got to understand that these people don't know you truly. People used to always boo me all the time, and it wasn't until I started to accept the boos and not really care that the energy changed towards me. And
Yeah.
that's just really what it was, just me just being able to accept the fact that they're going to say what they're going to say, but I still got to be me.